Hey, what's up guys, it's Kilo X1. I want to talk to you guys about Black Ops 2 information and some of the things that they have been releasing out to the public. Now, one thing that they've been adamant about is the fact that they want to eliminate camping. And what they want to, you can't really eliminate camping, but what they're going to try and do is reduce it as much as they can possible. And now I want to talk to you about some of the ways that they are trying to do that. In all of the previous Call of Duties, all you had to do is put on Cold-Blooded, Ghost, or whatever the name of the perk is at that time, that hides you from the UAV. All you had to do in the previous Call of Duties is put that perk on and a silencer, and you are completely invisible. And not only were you completely invisible, but you were also invisible to all kill streaks. And when you combine the fact that you're completely invisible to the opposing team, but you are also invisible to all the kill streaks, it makes the perk kind of overpowered. And I said in my previous video that one of my favorite Call of Duties was the first Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And the reason for that was because when you put on the Cold-Blooded perk, it reduced your weapon damage. So yes, it hid you from UAVs, and yes, if you put on a silencer, it hid you from the opposing team, but your weapon was a lot weaker, and especially if you attached a silencer to it, you were pretty much handicapped. So it balanced the game. The game was very well balanced, and not that it weakened you or punished you for using that perk, but it just balanced the game out so that it wasn't overpowered and everyone was on an even playing field at all times. Now in Black Ops 2, what they're going to do is if you put on the Ghost perk or Cold-Blooded or whatever it is that you know it as, when you put this perk on, it will not hide you from the UAV unless you are moving. If you sit in a corner and camp with it, if you put on a silencer and you sit down in a corner, it will not hide you from the UAV. It is pretty much pointless to use this perk if that's what you're gonna do. In order to use this perk now, you're gonna have to use it the same way you use Ninja, where you're gonna have to run around the map in order to hide yourself from the UAV. The UAV won't pick you up unless you keep in moving. And now, I've said in previous videos that Modern Warfare 3, I really like this game, but it is my least favorite of all the Call of Duties, and now let me explain to you why. The Assassin perk is completely overpowered. Now let me run down the list of what the Assassin perk does. Assassin perk makes you invisible to UAV, portable radar, thermal scope, heartbeat sensor, EMP, and advanced UAV, and I wouldn't be surprised if I missed a few things. Now, to all of you watching this video, what in Tier 2, remember, Assassin perk is a Tier 2 perk, what in Tier 2 can protect you from that many different things? Absolutely nothing, making Assassin perk overpowered compared to all the other perks. If you are running the Assassin perk, you are at an advantage over the other players. If you're running something else like Quick Draw or whatever, you are at a disadvantage because there's so many different things that can spot you, and Assassin perk protects you from so many different things, making it completely overpowered. So now Black Ops 2 doesn't want to follow in the same footsteps as Modern Warfare 3. They want to keep the game balanced and fun and everybody moving and enjoying the game. So by them incorporating how the Ghost perk works and making it so that you have to move around in order for it to hide you, it keeps everybody in movement, and not only that, it stops the guy from sitting in a corner with a silencer waiting for somebody to come up the steps, the way they do in Modern Warfare 3. Now, they also added an attachment that you can put on the gun, and when you have this attachment, it sends out like a sonar scan, and what this sonar scan allows you to do is see past walls. So now you can scan a room and come in knowing where the camper is gonna be. In all the other previous Call of Duties, you had nothing that would allow you to do that. Now, they did add the heartbeat sensor, and the heartbeat sensor was for that purpose. The heartbeat sensor was so that you can scan a room and see where the campers are hiding. But what they did is they made the perk so now in a Tier 3, so now what you can do is run Assassin or Cold-Blooded, and then in Tier 3 run Ninja, which will protect you from the heartbeat sensor. So now the campers would just apply that onto their perks, and now they are completely invisible. So now what Black Ops 2 is trying to do is avoid that. So now you'll be able to scan a room, see where the camper is, run in and get them. So that way it stops people from sitting in corners and keeps everybody moving and playing. And the third reason is now the true skill matchmaking setting that they're adding. And I also went over this in my previous video, Black Ops 2 vs Halo 4. And what they're doing is they're incorporating a similar matchmaking style to Halo. And in Halo, if you were not a good player, you in order to rank up in Halo, you had to be a good player. You had to win. It wasn't so much about kill-death ratio, it was all about the win. If you won games, then you would level up. If you lost games, you could even get demoted. If you won like 3 or 4 games in a row, you'd level up. You'd lose 1 or 2 games and you'd get demoted. You had to win. It was all about the win in Halo. So now they're incorporating this into Black Ops 2. So now what they're trying to do is completely eliminate campers. If you can't play the game, you're not going to do well and you're not going to enjoy this game. You have to learn how to play, and that's what they're trying to do. And here's the problem with them doing that. Now, I love this because I like fast-paced games. I've said it before in all my other videos. I like fast-paced games. The problem with them doing this is that 75, maybe even higher, maybe 80% of gamers are noobs, and they're just casual gamers who want to come in and just play. Now, how bad is this going to affect the casual gamer? Is this just going to completely turn them off and make them not want to play the game anymore? Or is this going to make them want to learn how to play and bring up their skill set? Or are they just going to play it and see that they can't do the things that they used to do and just get off of Call of Duty completely and maybe go to Battlefield or whatever? It's too early to tell to see what's going to happen, but when the game comes out, you're going to probably hear an outcry from all the campers and all these people and all the casual gamers because they made the game very skill-based. So now we'll see how it pans out. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Let me know what you guys are thinking, what you guys think about this whole anti-camper thing that's going on. And message me if anything, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Oh, and remember, if you guys have any good footage in your theater mode or in your Modern Warfare 3 vault, message me, let me know what type of gameplay it is, this, that, and the other, and I might use it in an upcoming video. I'll talk to you guys soon, and remember, you get full credit for any video that you submit to me, and I put your name and everything on the video, so if you guys are interested in doing that, let me know, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
This is a Noodles production. This is a Noodles production.